Please welcome back our host and Executive Chairman, RSA Conference, Hugh Thompson.
Welcome back, everybody. Our judges have returned from their sequestered room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, all made it back. That's good. Not a given, and on cursory glance, at least, seem unscathed, physically unharmed. It gets contentious. It does get contentious. I want, before we bring out our top two, to just acknowledge these terrific 10 companies that are a part of our top 10 this year. Amazing, amazing job. And now, I would like to welcome up the first of our top two. Now, when I say first, I mean purely alphabetically ordered first. Please imply no other first, second, anything like that based on the first. Our first, alphabetically, company in the top two. Please welcome Ambit. Welcome, please. All right. And our second, alphabetically, of the top two. Please welcome Reality Defender. Congratulations to both of you. And now we are going to hear from our judges. First, I'd like to welcome up Nazrin. Okay. And Nilu. Okay. First, tell me about the process. How was it? Was it easy? Was it hard? Are there friendships broken? Like, just how did it go? How did it go?
So I think it was pretty emblematic of the whole year, which is this was an incredible year from a competitive perspective. The companies, the ones who made it, the ones who didn't, it was just an incredible group of companies. And it was I would say, spirited conversation.
Okay, spirited, we can do that.
About 10 fantastic companies, each of which is solving a consequential problem. And it took the whole time till the bitter end when they pulled us away from each other. What would you say?
Okay.
I would say this was my first year judging, and what I had in mind when I showed up here today versus what the leaders did, how they presented to us, and the dialogue that I had with my peers changed my mind on some things.
Oh,
so actually,
that's interesting.
The process, I think, was as equally important as what we knew about them, the candidates, ahead of today's session.
And doing this, with Ashim, with Dorit, with Paul is just incredible. I always learn. So just deeply grateful to be able to work with my colleagues on this.
So let me ask each of you. First, Nazrin, tell us what you liked in the judging room, and speak on behalf of all judges, about Ambit.
Very good. So what we loved about Ambit is the leadership team, their experience, what they have done before as a company, and specifically around the space that they're solving. We thought it was pretty creative. Workload to workload is one that a lot of us haven't tackled. Again, taking the CISO perspective, we are still worried about user to machine. They have created a solution that we think can solve the machine to machine at scale. And it is going to be even more important in where AI-based solutions, where the machine-to-machine interaction are going to be even more prevalent. And the other element to that is that it's really solving for the challenge we all have about secrets. They're spread everywhere. They're a major headache for defenders, and these guys have a solution for that.
Oh, it's a pretty serious endorsement. All right, Nilu, tell us what you liked about Reality Defender.
So there's a great 1968 quote that was misattributed to Andy Warhol, which says, everyone's going to be famous for at least 15 minutes. Back in 1968, it was because of something you did, whether you wanted to be famous for it or not. Today, with the world of AI and synthetic media, it can happen to every single person. It's one of the most consequential problems. So from a problem set perspective, one of the most consequential problems we face, especially in an election year, this year it's not just the US. 8 out of the 10 most populous countries are having elections. Half the world's population is going to have an election. And it's a problem that we need to solve. Their approach is AI on AI. It's cat and mouse. And I would say we are deeply hopeful that your solution works, and deeply grateful that entrepreneurs are willing to take this problem on, because it's a very hard problem to solve, and it's an incredibly important problem to solve.
Okay, the drama. Can I have the award, please? Wow, nice ceremonial presentation of it. Okay, great. Can we cue the drum roll? And the winner of the 2024 Innovation Sandbox competition is, judges?
Reality Defender.
Congratulations. Did an awesome job. Fantastic. Yeah. Congratulations.